All right, today we are listening to another track from Bruce Hornsby, which is the title track from his album Indigo Park. So I think we will just jump right into it.
Indigo, roses in spring. The air was heavy as the thunder did sing. I'd take the plunge in the old time dark, pull her on in and put her in water. There's a heightened sense of possibilities when you don't know shit and you're young and you're green. Turbulent twinge, it won't ease, and I'm in with you, only in my dreams. Oh, let these days be over delight, captured in a rhythm and a rhyme. Watch these draw lines, chase your life's most scintillating times. Falling and flying up and down, lit up like a diamond hiding in the rough. Succeed or fail, it's all the same. It's only life, and life is enough. So whatever, it's life and life only.
It's a pretty catchy chorus.
Learned how to drive an old 41 car, first top stick shift. Carter, Braxton, Navarro, Finn taught me how to enter with a big. I made my great big entrance, greeted by the collective indifference of the neighborhood pool. I may be slipping, sliding back, fading away, from your view. Oh, let these days be your delight, captured in a rhythm and a rhyme. Watching these draw lines, chase your lives, most scintillating times. Falling and flying up and down, lit up like a diamond hiding in the rough. Succeed or fail, it's all the same. It's only life, and life is enough. So whatever, it's life and life only.
I really like the way he's phrasing these lines. Violin over here.
Pushing up through Kimberlite blue underground route, the turbulent flow pushes up through the ground blue. Sunlight, diamonds, water there at the concrete's end, sharp edges looking out for you. Diving in head first, jackknife, perfect 10, hoping never ends. Oh, let these days be your delight, as if you're living in a dream. Watching
All right, another really great track from Bruce Hornsby here. And I really did enjoy the instrumentation in this song. There was kind of there was the regular, drum set playing, but also this kind of I don't know if it was electronic drums or something like that. It was kind of going back and forth in my ears, but it was adding an extra level of percussion or layer of percussion there. So this song has kind of a jazzy beat and a real kind of bounce to it. And that's accentuated also by the way that he's phrasing the lines, especially in the chorus, giving it just a little bit of extra bounce. I love the touches of violin and here and there. Like right there, you can hear that violin. It's really adding another percussive element. So I like during the chorus, it's really during the chorus is when that guitar comes in. It's really helping to fill out the sound and blending well with the piano. I like that little part where they're just kind of adding the drumsticks clacking. I'm not 100% sure how they do that. Are they hitting the rim? I don't know. Somebody can explain that to me. I don't know what they're hitting against, but it's a cool little effect there because it's not the full-on drums yet. It's just somebody clicking. The snare is really sharp sounding. And then I do like, we're getting into the vocals now, but like right there, never quite get there. I love that. They're continuing to layer the vocals, especially towards the end. Otherwise, as I mentioned, so during the chorus, notice how he's saying like, "Oh, Aletta, these a days." He's adding that extra little bounce to it. So the vocals also have a bounce to them instead of just singing it flat. I don't know if I have much else to add as far as what the vocals are doing. As far as the songwriting / composition. So you got the verses. It's sort of this interplay between the verses and the chorus. So the verses kind of sound like they go up and then down and then back up again, and it just keeps repeating that back up melody. The chorus I find to be really hooky. Kind of basically 4-chord progression. And now we're back into the verses as far as the chord progression there. So that goes back and forth, and then we have this little instrumental break here. Sunlight, diamonds, water, there. So we have this bridge here. I like how pretty much everything stops except for the voice and piano here. And it's just a little bit different melody bridging the chorus, and then does it go straight back to the chorus? No, this is the verse again. But it's building towards the chorus. So it has a nice flow to it. And that's pretty much it. So I think it's pretty effective song structure, having the verse, chorus, bridge, and then it does actually go back into the verses, but the singing's a little different. It's just building to the chorus and then the outro. And then I think we have talked a little bit about the production. There's just little things that I'm hearing here and there, like especially towards the end, like right there. Almost sounds like a backward guitar. And then I love that final chord that has that lingering ambience there at the very end. His voice to me sounds like there's not a ton of like reverb or echo on it. Sounds natural to me. So, you would come to expect Bruce Hornsby, the production's going to be pretty good. It's going to be up there. So the last thing I want to touch on would be the lyrics. So the lyrics I don't have a full grasp on, but I think I do have an idea of what it's about. And I looked at Bruce.com to try to get an idea, because in this video, Bruce talks about it. So Bruce says, the great Jean-Luc Godard said, I like the irrelevant, the tangential, the sidebar excursion to nowhere that suddenly becomes revelatory. And that's kind of what this song sounds like it's about when you hear this kind of story he tells. It's about this sort of rather mundane, anodyne, quotidian event in my early years, 10th grade to be exact, 16 years old. I was invited to a pool party at the Indigo Park pool in Williamsburg, Virginia. An older crowd except for me. I was let into the club, so I thought I'd try to make a big appearance, a great entrance. And I knew this guy who had a old 41 Chevy, and I asked him to teach me how to drive a stick shift because I didn't know how to do that. So he did. And I practiced with the car and drove it into the pool area. So he does that, and he feels like an idiot when nobody really cares. But this Indigo Park idea is sort of a philosophical thing. As you get older, you think back on these memories and realize you shouldn't beat yourself up for that. You're just some young idiot, and things like this happen. So let's look at this. Indigo roses in spring. The air was heavy as the thunder did sing. So I feel like we're just getting setting details back when he was, I think he said 16. Yeah. Okay. So he was 16. I take the plunge in the old time dark, pulled her on in and put her in park. There's a heightened sense of possibility when you don't know shit and you're young and you're green. Turbulent twinge, it won't ease. And I'm with you only in my dreams. Yeah, that is true, that when you're younger, there is a greater sense of possibility that kind of goes away as you get as you become an adult. Oh, let these days be your delight, captured in rhythm and rhyme. Watch these drawn lines trace your life's most scintillating times. falling, flying up and down, lit up like a diamond, hiding in the rough. Succeed or fail, it's all the same. It's only life, and life is enough. So whatever, it's life and life only. I think that's a pretty bold statement to say whether you succeed or fail is the same thing. Life, it's only life and life is enough. I feel like it's just recognizing, I guess, more of a basic sense of what life is, and that just living and breathing is enough. Might be a difficult thing to accept, actually. I think that's kind of what he's getting at. Learned how to drive an old 41 car, first time stick shift. Carter Braxton Navarro Finn taught me how to enter with a big, big hit. I made my great big entrance. Greeted by the collective indifference of the neighborhood pool, I may be slipping, sliding back, fading away from your view. So this is the whole story about him. And so apparently back in like 41, a lot of the cars were actually stick shift cars, and there weren't as many like automatic types of cars. But that is a really old car to try to drive stick shift on. So he makes this great big entrance and nobody cares. So we go back to the chorus, and then we have the bridge. Pushing up through Kimberlite blue, underground route in a turbulent flow, pushes up through the ground blue, sunlight diamonds, water there at the concrete's end, sharp edges looking out for you, diving in head first, jackknife, perfect 10, hope it never, never, never ends. Sounds like he's at the pool, and I'm just imagining somebody diving in a perfect head first dive, and I guess it's kind of a nostalgic feeling of wanting to be in that time of youth. And yeah, so Kimberlite is composed of at least 35% olivine, together with other minerals such as mica, serpentine, and calcite. Geologists call it an ultra basic rock, which means it does not contain any quartz or feldspar, the two most common rock forming minerals. Do we have a picture of what this kimberlite? Is that what the pool is made of? But it says Kimberlite blue. This one does have a slight, yeah, so this one on the left has a bluish tint to it. Where is it? There we go. So some of them, I guess, are more yellowish or brownish. Oh, let these days be your delight, as if you're living in a dream. Watch these drawn lines trace your life's most scintillating scenes. Captured in rhythm and rhyme, never quite get there. That's how life feels to me. You never really do get there. you just keep going, and you try to appreciate what this life is, whether you succeed or fail. But wait till I get there. In the end, life is enough, so whatever. It's like, it kind of reminds me of the last track, Take a Light Strain, the last track I listened to. So, don't make such a big deal out of whether you succeed or not. Just try to appreciate life as it is. So I think we have basically covered this song. And I think Indigo Park, the album as a whole is also very good too. It's got some good tracks on it. And so I've covered a couple of them now. So, all right. So if you enjoyed this video, then please like and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next one.